Game's not out till the 29th according to Steam. So where the fuck has everyone got it? Spoilers, I know it got delayed on Steam and it's already out on the Switch, but stay with me for the joke, but also the slightly true thing about the giveaway that happened on Twitter. Oh! Could it be that every man, woman and child got a code for it? Like, obviously, all the biggies like Jim and Pro Jared and the Completionist got one. But Photon, he's only just passed 1,000 subs. And he got a code and he streamed the whole thing. Fucking midnight. Midnight. This non-video making 14 subscriber nobody, even she got a code. Because apparently, Do You Like Our Memes Twitter,
do you guys like our memes?
Lost its fucking mind and was throwing codes out like candy for 25 minutes. Get it? Because it's the 25th anniversary of Sonic, so we did it for 25 minutes. Do you like our memes? Do you like our memes?
Do you guys like our memes?
So, well, whatever. Okay then. I guess I'm gonna go over there and get me one of those. Wish I did. Hence this video. So, Sonic Mania, a game that got its start during Sonic's 25th anniversary stream, which was, well...
What's that? That's the sound of 25 years of Sonic! See it. Sonic Heroes. Watch right here, right here.
Yeah. So, is this going to be the thing to break the mold? Or is this going to be the sound of 25 years of Sonic? They're fucking great. First, the graphics are beautifully recreated to look like the original Mega Drive games. And yes, I'm going to keep calling it Mega Drive because that's what it was called. You Americans just always call everything wrong. You call a scone a biscuit? A fucking biscuit? What's this then? That's a biscuit. That's a biscuit. This is a fucking scone. And then you call jam jelly. You fucking always name everything wrong, so I'm going to keep calling it Mega Drive. But anyway, of course it's not exactly like the original Mega Drive because that was in 16-bit with a limited colour palette and that would be silly. But like Shovel Knight or Terraria or any other pixel game, it mimics the 16-bit style in terms of the world and the creatures within it while still allowing the use of all the modern things, like now having the 647,000 different colours that we can all see, parallax scrolling and the full fluent animations, and of course the more sharper, more reactive controls, to give you something that looks like an old Mega Drive game but feels like it was built for the modern age for the most part. And as for the music, fucking yes! It is one of the best soundtracks of the year. Probably not the best. That is saved for a few other games on this year's list, like Crush Banuka. But it's fucking good. It's really fucking good, and it's definitely up there as one of soundtracks of the year, as it takes all them compressed 16-bit tracks from Green Hill Zone and Chemical Plant Zone, remasters them and kicks that shit up to 11. The music is easily the best part of the game. Like, I expect to see some more videos using these tracks from different people, including myself, as right now I'm downloading the soundtrack. I've got the whole soundtrack in the list, slowly downloading, because it's fucking great. There is no real story. Eggman made 5 commander robots so Capcom can't cease and desist him because he did not call them master robots, and they're not master robots for realsies, I swear, and stole a magic stone that can fuck with time and space, hence you're going to some of the old levels. Warping through time and space! King Bowser appeared! However, that's it. The rest is just go through the stages and kill the totally not master robots and Eggman at the end. Short, simple and sweet. None of this Time Eater, Iblis, new Eldritch God every week shit. No, just run fast, do a loopy-loop and fight the fat man and his creative commerce master, commander robots at the end. Like classic Sonic. And it works, and it's fucking great.
What's that? That's the sound of 25 years of Sonic.
And this is where it starts to break down slightly, especially for a general audience. You see, it can be best summed up as more classic Sonic. Like, it is classic Sonic and nothing else. So I hope you really liked them Mega Drive games, or fuck you. And this might be a turn off for some people, as this is where the cracks really start to show, as this is a rose-tinted nostalgia ride for hardcore Mega Drive fans and no one else. Like, let's look at 2 of the really big problems it has related to the audience. First, the fuck is this? The fuck is this? Is this a fucking live system? Why the fuck in 2017 current year argument is there a fucking live system? I went over this in Splatoon. If you are a new game that is not a straight up remake like Crash, and even that was pushing it, this shit is no longer needed nor fucking acceptable. Shovel Knight got rid of it, Shantae got rid of it, even fucking Mario. Fucking Mario got rid of it. Again, Mario, who is owned by Nintendo, who has an ancient voodoo curse to put lives in every Mario game, or their penises will explode. Yet Odyssey, no lives. So, why have you done it? And from this stupid choice comes one of the most stupid design flaws, which can get really irritating really fast. So, if you run out of lives, which you will, as they only give you 2, you get a game over. But, oh no, there is no continue. No. Instead, the game over sends you back to the menu. So if you want to carry on, you got to wait for the game over screen to fade, back to the menu, select single player, select your file, and finally back into the game. It's retarded, and that's saying something coming from the retarded dragon. And oh, it doesn't stop there, as while not a complete kick in the balls where you have to do the whole game again, you have to do the whole act again. So when you get through most of the game and you're on like stage 13, i.e. Robotropolis, yes, I know it's the Agriva, but the final level will always be Robotropolis to me. So when you're on stage 13 and it's taken you 20 minutes to get through the bloody stages, and you don't figure out how to kill the boss on the 1 or 2 measly lives that you have left over, game over. And that's not 20 minutes that you're getting back. That's 20 minutes down the shitter. You're not getting it back. And even if you do get back there, who's to say you're going to figure out how to kill the final boss the second time around? Like, sure, you could guarantee how to beat him, you could guarantee victory and guarantee you know what you're doing by looking up the boss on YouTube, but that kind of defeats the object of the game, doesn't it? So, what do? Do you want to have another 20 minutes of failure? Are you prepared to lose another 20 minutes if you don't figure it out? No. No, I'm not. So tell me again why this fucking pathetic live system is here rather than a normal, sensible fucking continue screen. Simple. That's how it was on the Mega Drive, and that's how us hardcore Sonic fans like it. Same goes for the bonus stages. Oh look, here's that blue ball bonus stage that was really shit and no one liked it, and everyone prefers the Sonic 2 run down the road collecting the rings. Why is it not that one instead? Because that's the one all of us hardcore Sonic fans like the most. And therein is the biggest problem for the entire game. It's very exclusive. If you're not a hardcore fan that really, and I mean really, fucking liked their Mega Drive games, then fuck off. You're not welcome here. Don't get me wrong. As I said, this game is amazingly fun and well designed. The levels are designed just like the originals with some extra polish and kick to them, so that Sonic can go as fast as he's supposed to, and everything is exactly as classic Sonic fans will remember. Well, almost everything. It's a little bit more buggy and you can fall through the floor on certain bosses. Please let that be on record. I will stop my recording just to have this moment captured. Please say that my recording device... Oh, it's still recording. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, you can hear me like jumping. Nope. Nuke me. Well, let's just take in the splendour of the city. The sights, the sounds. So, my final verdict for Sonic Mania is a very good, but very excluding 3 out of 5. Nearly everything about Mania is a perfect recreation of the 3 classic games. The graphics, the music, the level design, and the gameplay is all rock solid and pretty much flawless. Yeah, the lives thing is total bullshit, and like with this boss, it can be a bit buggy sometimes, so that knocked the score down by 1. But the other point is a personal point. So for all of you hardcore Sonic fans, consider it a 4 out of 5, as this is for you. Mania is your game, and that's what brought it down slightly for me, as I'm not a full-on Sonic fan. So this was not the game for me, and maybe won't be the game for many others, and that's why it's a 3 out of 5. As if you are a hardcore Sonic fan, this is your game. It was designed by fans for fans, so it was designed with you in mind. It is the definitive version of the classic Sonic experience, and aside from removing the lives, I can't think of any way to better that classic experience. So a 4 out of 5 for you fans, but for everyone else, it's more classic Sonic, and if you're not a true hardcore Sonic fan, then you may want to skip out on this one and wait for Sonic Forces instead, as that seems to be the thing that's going to be catering more to everyone rather than just that classic subset of fans. And we are at the end of the review, and I just have to now put down one extra point. The review's over, but this is just one extra point, kind of like the drop the microphone moment. As I stated in the review, and as everybody knows from the development of Sonic Mania, Sonic Mania was designed by fans. Sonic Team themselves and Sega had very little hand in the creation of Sonic Mania, except for the full legal allowance of the assets used, but the actual companies like Headcanon that made the game were in Australia. They were in their own personalised offices, and they already had the experience by making fantastic Sonic ROM hacks, and that's basically what got Sega to notice them. So I'd just now like to point this out for everybody on YouTube, that Sonic Team has officially published a fan game. So obviously, like, they were commissioned to do this. Headcanon and the other fans were commissioned to do this so that all of the profits would go to Sonic Team. But the main point is, Sonic Team acknowledged the fan ROM hacks that these guys had done in the past, acknowledged how good those Sonic ROM hacks were, and that's what landed them the position within the Mania team and being taken on board. So all in all, this is basically a fan created game officially licensed by Sonic Team and Sega. And now we point the finger. So Nintendo, this is to you now. Hey, look, Sonic Team didn't cease and desist any kind of fan project. Hint, hint! And not only did they not cease and desist the fan project, they hired those people and made their game an officially licensed one that they could sell, and the fans were happy because they didn't want the money. They just wanted to make something to make all the Sonic fans happy. So why couldn't you have done that with AM2R, where you could have just hired the guys and officially licensed AM2R? Why didn't you do that with Pokemon Uranium? Because, you know, Pokemon Uranium is probably going to be a far more better experience, far more unique experience than Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is basically just $40 DLC, and I bet you're going to put fucking amiibo content in that as well, aren't you? So, Nintendo, you're now under a lot of pressure because Sega is hiring fans that made good fan games to create their games, and you're cease and desisting people. So get owned, Nintendo. And what is your response to this? Because you better come up with a bloody good response of why you're doing it, but the do you like our memes, that's the sound of 25 years of Sonic, isn't doing it. Balls in your court, Nintendo. Let's see what you have to say about this one.
What's that? That's the sound of 25 years of Sonic.